And back here at home, the Minnesota House of Representatives is evenly split between the two major parties.
67 to 67, but a couple of races are likely headed for a recount. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joining us live from the newsroom with how this all breaks down at this point. Karen?
Well, it is a very tight finish, only it's not really finished, is it? The House currently tied, evenly split between the DFL and the GOP, something that hasn't happened since 1979.
Will there be a tiebreaker, or will it stay an even split, 67-67 in the Minnesota House of Representatives? There's a lot that has to happen. Two races could be headed for a recount, as required by state law, because the current winners, both DFL incumbents, won by less than 30 votes. One is District 14B in the St. Cloud area. DFL incumbent Representative Dan Wolgamott has 9,757 votes to GOP challenger Sue X 9,729. In District 54A, the Shakopee area, it is even closer. DFL incumbent Representative Brad Tabke has 10,954 votes to GOP challenger Aaron Paul's 10,941. A difference of just 13 votes. Paul said today he knew it was going to be tight and that he is still very hopeful. Both races will likely get a taxpayer-funded recount. A third could go to a recount if the candidate currently trailing wants to pay for it. But in the end, if the House stays at a tie, a lot has to be decided. Number one, who would be Speaker? In 1979, when this happened, it was chaos before that was figured out. Both parties already discussing what that might look like today.
We could definitely look at that power sharing, whether it would be with committee assignments or acting speaker. We're looking at everything, but there cannot be two speakers of the House in the state of Minnesota.
What makes it work is if people respect each other and have a fundamental decency of places they won't go.
If they can't choose a speaker, Secretary of State Steve Simon would preside over the House but would not have a vote. The election results will be certified later this month. After that is when any recounts would take place.
Sue Eck also telling Fox 9 tonight she wants a recount to make sure the final results are accurate. Meanwhile, the Minnesota legislature goes back into session in January. In the newsroom, Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
All right, thanks, Karen.